Now that Twitch is connected, can you? Hehe.
Alright, like I need to, there we go. Just getting the game started up. Here's the, where is my server? Where is my server? Oh. Why are you not showing up? There's something in the config I need to change for you. Rest server. Config. I don't think that's the right config. Server tech rest. That the config I need? Okay. maybe. I think that's, okay, I think I need to set that. Hold on, I just have to get the public IP. Blah, blah, blah. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. See you later then. Let's see. Should probably also check that public IP hasn't changed again. Tell us. Because for some reason, TELUS is frequently changing the public IP of the server. Every time TELUS changes the public IP, I need to go into Cloudflare and get it back. Hasn't changed again, so we should be good. My god. Close you, get you starting back up again. And hopefully once that's started back up, we can actually get into the server. I think that I need to set back up as well, because most of the data server got wiped when that happened. Forgot that was in the data server. But I don't think anything in that needs to be changed. I just need to set that back up again. Of course, the REST server takes a while to start up because there's a lot to load. As usual. I think it's almost there. Yeah, so still a couple minutes until it's up here. Yeah, you have to take this long to start up. Of course. And finalizing, cleaning up. Oh my god, Rust server takes forever. Oh my god. And really, it's not even... It's not even a server limitation because this CPU was only at like 20%. It just takes forever. Right. God, dude. Really? I don't think it usually takes this long to start up, but usually I just get everything started up and then go do other stuff while it's all finishing. I usually don't pay much attention to how long exactly it does take to start up, but I guess it's a while for it to start up. Good to note. Make sure things are set up, running, and working before stream, because if I need to restart the server, it's gonna take a while. Alright. It's just about started up here. Okay, that's it. Is it? Is it good now? I think we're good now. Meh. Thank you. Hey. Alright, why are you still not showing up here, dude? Are you... Looks like you're done loading, so why are you still not showing up? Of course, right? Let's see here. Why? Why are you still refusing to show up here? You... Rusty Tech. Ports
Hi,
are
unit.
fine.
Zy Martin 17 here. What's up, eh?
Not much, just trying to figure out why the server isn't showing up in game. So pretty sure the ports are set right. That's the right name. IPs are set properly. So why do you still not show up? Oh my god. Can I mark on? Where is 1028? Ba, 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 ba. Why are you not showing up? My god. You're all set, right? None of you needs to be changed. Aye. You... No, you... So why can you not connect here? What is going on with the server right now? 155. Okay. I just checked that's the right IP. I literally just checked the IP. Yeah, that's the public IP. Pretty sure everything is port forwarded properly, because I made sure to get that all set back up again. All of that is forwarded through. Yeah, I get a lot of you coming through my stream, and I say every time I do my own stuff. So... either stick around and watch my stream as an actual viewer, not an advertiser, or go away, because getting rather annoyed at you all showing up here saying the same thing. I already banned the people advertising paid viewership. I'm about to start banning people advertising that as well. No, why? Why are you not working here? So, like, everything's port forwarded through. So, why? Why are you not working? My god. Con site works perfectly fine. The other game servers work perfectly fine. It's just Rust. Is only Rust that is deciding not to work today. God. No, go away. I do my own stuff, I just said. Either stop advertising in my stream, or go away. Would it be the server image? Like, would it be the header image not being there that would cause it to be rejected by the servers? Like, because I had an image in the URL that it's being pointed to. Unfortunately, during a server upgrade, a bunch of stuff got wiped, including our data server that had the image, unfortunately. So, is it because it can't find the header image that it's refusing to show up? Oh my god. Trying to get the server up here. Let's see here. I might still have the header image on my laptop here somewhere, I think. If maybe I can remember the exact name of the image. I think it's that, but I'm not sure. Oh boy. What's that one? Okay, it's just that. Do I still have the Rust banner or header image here somewhere? God, what is it? Okay. So I've gotta still have it somewhere here. Haha. Tech Rust banner. There we are. Okay. Get that uploaded to where does that need to be? Actually, I think I need to edit that URL as well, though, actually. Which means more waiting for the server to restart. Great. Okay. Files. I need to get you from. And check. Is it the JPEG one? Upload that to the server. And now confirm that URL is correct. Yes. And let's see, going to that should good results in the image. Okay. Now that's set up correctly. It's like literally the only possible thing that might have been set up wrong is the header, it not being able to find the header image because it hadn't been there in a while. Ports are correct. That's all correct. That's fixed. So now... confirm the name of the server. Yeah, okay. Restart the server again. Of course, which means we're gonna have to wait a while for that to start back up. But hopefully that's good and can get started up now. Actually, you know what? I should actually confirm that it is up to date, at least. Just confirm for sure that it's up to date. I did update it to make sure that it would be up to date for today, but maybe there was an update that I need to get installed here for it. And I think... yeah, SSD is being pinned as usual, which is great and will probably cause the game to freeze, and it's gonna be like 40 minutes to an hour until that goes back. But it looks like it is installing an update, so probably also needed an update for that. Certainly annoying. Alright, now that's updated. Let's wait for that to start up now, I guess. Which is going to be another while. Of course. Oh wait, what did that say? Mm, why does it say that? Why does it say that? Why does it say that? Because it shows it right there. Okay, whatever. Okay. Strange, but okay. I guess. Says not found on that, but literally just a few lines before it shows that it's right there, so. Alright. Yeah, it's still being like that as usual. And waiting for the server to start up. Of course. Yeah, I feel like the game is probably going to be lagging out, if not entirely freezing. 'Cause SSD as usual. Of course. And now it's just silent. Because VLC is not able to read the song. And everything's starting to freeze. So there we go. So, that should mean that once that's started up, it should be able to connect to it with that once it's started up here. And it should now show up in game, now that I've made sure the server's up to date. Although I do like funny glitches and exploits, I would rather players be able to just update the game to the latest version and join the server. Which, who knows, maybe the latest version has some funny glitches or exploits. Not like I'm gonna be able to find some, I'm not good at exploit hunting, but... It would be funny to get someone who is good at exploit hunting on the server and see what they can find. Yeah. That would be fun to mess around with some exploits that they find. Oh my god. Does the Rust server have to take so long? Ugh, my god. Let's make sure that you're able to connect. Because of course, SSD is still causing issues here. And server still takes forever to start. My god. Just while that starts up, I can check out why that's saying that. So why are you having an error? For some reason, the techie VR chat bot is getting an error. Even though really it shouldn't be getting any error because I haven't touched that bot other than starting it up in a while. I haven't touched the code of that bot, but maybe there was some API changes that mean I do have to touch the code. I think there probably was some VR chat API changes. Because normally the bot logs into the staff account, and then because it tries to log in to the staff account, it sends an email with the one-time code. And then the bot gets the code from that email to submit to finish logging into the staff account. And then the bot can post announcements to the VR chat group. But for some reason, it's receiving a 401 error. And it's not even sending the code to the email. So either something inexplicably broke about the bot, there's an API change, or maybe somehow the environment variables that hold the credentials got right. I do not know what is going on with that, but okay. The server is still taking forever to start up though, so I at least have time to look into that while we wait for the server to start up. But as well, first make sure that I can actually log into the staff account manually here. Okay, yeah, it's still the same username and password. Okay. So log into the staff account is still the same. Just check to make sure that the environment variables are still set the same as well. That's still set. The login is still the same, so that should be fine. So I'm guessing VRChat API change. Okay then. I will have to look into what that API change is and fix Techie. Of which the server is still starting up, so let's see here to make sure that nothing has been broken. Yeah, it's all still set the same there. Is there any NuGet package updates to do? There is an update to the VRChat API package. Let's make sure our packages are updated here. Because I'm guessing probably all I really need to do is just make sure that's updated. Can you stop SSD, please? Can you stop dying until I can get a new one? You're just being incredibly annoying and extremely risky for losing all of my data. Let's build updated package. That succeeded. Server is still starting up, of course. And let's go. System VRC. Release. Edit. Select you all. Nope. VRC. Place and destination. That's you. You started back up. Right, still nope. Okay. I think the server is started up now, so I'm gonna have to look into that later. Right then. And Caster Labs is down. Okay. It's not a good sign that that still can't connect to it. Is the server gonna show up in game at least, though? Yeah, this is not looking very good here. The server is still not showing up in game. Header image is set and everything. So what's going on, Rust?
It's all so gray. When did it all fade? Was it ever even there at all from the start? It's falling away. Was I ever this afraid? Why am I even scared if I don't have a heart?
Of course, the game can't even close. I went to close the game and it froze. Because of course, I fucking hate this SSD. Why did I have to get the exact one that dies early? Yeah, fun that Caster Lab is down at the moment. Well, let's see if I can actually get things to fucking work for once. I mean, I'm guessing Rust is probably going to take a while to start up with that issue, so As usual, everything possible to go wrong is going wrong. Whee! The fact the SSD issue, even though on the other drive, not the drive that Windows is installed on, is literally causing Windows to freeze as well. Windows is installed on the main drive and it's not, it's the secondary drive that's having the issue. And yet it causes even things on the main that are installed on the main drive to be freezing. Whee, fun. My god. I was about to say maybe I can at least work on a more proper Rust thumbnail since I forgot to make a thumbnail for it yesterday. But if I want to work on the thumbnail, I need that I need the SSD issue to go away. Because I can't really very well work on stuff with that SSD issue, because everything to work on a thumbnail is on the SSD having issues. Great. A dying SSD and nothing to replace it. Of course. At least the game is starting up, at least, so. Yay! That connected. Okay. And it disconnected. Okay, that at least connected for a second. I mean, it seems like this server is up and running properly, and this was able to connect for a second. There we go. And disconnects again. Okay. What is going on with you? Why are you having issues? So... maybe one of the plugins broke from an update. Maybe a plugin broke because of an update and now it's causing issues. So I'm able to connect. I'm able to connect to the Archon here and there, but then when I try and go to something else, it disconnects right away. I am able to connect to Archon here and there with it constantly disconnecting at though. Ba, ba, ba. Let's see here about maybe plugin having broken. Okay, not that one. Okay, that one that plugin I might have to update since that was a week ago. Which of course, to update the plugins means I probably have to restart the server again. Isn't this just so fun having to figure out issues live on stream?
Hey, sorry, I've just swum back around.
Yeah.
It's looking gloomy, you could use a change. Don't worry, please don't look so down. We've got a problem, I have an answer. It's a perfect exchange. A jack in the box, you're gonna
Mwah.
if they keep twisting slowly. Trapped in with locks, it all can stop. Closely. What found what you've been told? It's your choice to be controlled. Oh, their suits aren't made for you.
My god.
Step out across the line.
First time trying to stream Rust and just everything goes wrong. Yay!
Take a long look at all the people all do they look happy with the choices that they've made? You question me like I'm the one who called you here. I'm pretty sure you know the reasons crystal clear. They wind you up like you're their cheap little toy.
Not you.
Wipe out what you've been told. It's your choice to be controlled. Oh, their suits aren't made for you. So maybe try not out my new worldview. Step out across the line into a world that's just
When were you updated?
perfection isn't just a
Nope, so you're good as well.
world that will set you free. It only costs but a little fee. Just leave it. It's
You maybe was a little while ago that you were updated, but it might still be recent enough.
deep breath and relax as I count to 3. 1. I've shut the
So you
there's no place for me. 2. I wanted more than just a
nope.
life of me. 3. I've cut my ties. Now I've
Meh. And of course the game is still taking absolutely forever to start up because SSD issue, so it's not able to read game data very much.
Perfection isn't quite what I had in mind. Their little words, they don't carry a threat. Yet they pull your strings like you're a marionette. They say you're not a pawn, but you're playing their game. Tick tock, there goes the clock, ticking on down. No, it ain't gonna stop. Oh, you've made your decision now. Come on, ditch the club, holier than thou. A broken system is a fixed delusion. We shut it down and too late now, we've taken over the town. Wipe out what you've been told. It's your choice to be controlled.
I guess while I wait for my SSD issue, I can just continue making sure that plugins are updated. Since I could be a plugin causing the issue, I guess. I guess you I could update as well, because you might be recent enough. What is... Oh, okay. Okay, you probably need to be updated as well, because you're pretty recent. You should probably be updated. You definitely don't have to be updated. That's quite a while ago. You were also quite a long time ago. You're good as well. You should be updated. Yeah, you definitely need to be updated, because that's quite recent. You should probably be updated. ago, you definitely need to be updated. Boop, boop. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. You're probably good. Size controller, yeah, you should be updated. There you are. Oh my god. SSD, can you stop dying for a bit? Please. Can you just stop having issues? Just for a little bit, at least during my streams. Issues all you want off stream, just stop having issues during my streams. My god. You're definitely clear. You definitely need to be updated, though. There you are. Ba, 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 ba. Um... Oh, it is that. Okay. There you are. You need to be updated. There, yes. Ba, ba, ba. And you're probably good. You're definitely good. You 3 days ago, you definitely have to be updated. Okay. Yeah, updated 3 days ago. You should probably be updated, huh? Just make sure that's the right one. Yeah, you're good. You're good. And yeah, you should be updated though. But where are you? There you are. Has my game actually started opening? No. Still hasn't finished starting up the game. Which it has now been about 40 minutes and it still hasn't gone back, so it's longer and longer every single fucking time. You are good. You are good. Now, which one are you? The plugin file name is matching multiple mods. It is you, okay. Really, the plugin file name should match the mod name, or like the actual plugin name. The file name should match the plugin name so that I can, well, any server admin can search for the plugin to update it without being confused about which plugin it is. Pretty sure that's my plugin. Yeah, that's my plugin. As I made a plugin for Rust here to avoid some certain annoyance about dying and losing all your stuff, trying to get back and dying again while you're getting back. But you know, normally on a larger server, you dying and trying to get your stuff back without it despawning isn't so much an issue, because some other players, if you weren't killed by another player, some other players are likely to come across your stuff pretty quickly. But in a server with not many people, you die and your stuff is dropped on the ground in a pack, and then you die again trying to get back to your stuff. It despawns the first pack of stuff and you lose everything that you had. At least that's at least what I experienced. So I made a plugin that instead of putting all your stuff in a pack like that, it puts it into a box which won't despawn if you die trying to get back to your stuff again. And then you can also get a little bit of, can you get? Maybe. I don't know, but so you then get to actually not have to worry about getting back to your stuff without dying a second time. You can just get back to your stuff on your own time and not worry about it despawning ever. Anyways, so you are good. You are a week ago, so you should be updated. And bah. Yeah, I feel like this round of SSD issue, if it goes away, is going to be 20 more minutes, based on like how quickly the amount of time it lasts has been increasing. I feel like about 20 more minutes or so before it goes back, if it does, and it hasn't just fully died on me now. Because if it has just fully died on me now, then I'm fucked. Because then I'm not going to be able to stream until I get a new SSD. There you go, so you're fine. You're probably good too. You're good. You are good as well. You're good. You're 8 days ago, so you need to be updated. And we are almost through all the plugins. Yep, you have to be updated. And I think I got you, but I'm just gonna make sure that I have you. And that should be all the plugins updated now. What is, meh. That should, huh? Okay. Oh, well, that one worked, I guess, but okay. Well, be a little bit though, so. Alright. Server restarting once again. For the third time, the server is restarting. Right. Made sure IP addresses are set correctly, made sure port forwarding was set correctly, made sure the header image was in place and set correctly, made sure plugins are up to date, made sure the server and the game are both up to date. So made sure everything's up to date, make sure everything is set correctly. Should hopefully be the last time I have to wait for the server to start up here. Meh. And meh. See, oh wait, is Castro back? Oh, I don't think Ender pinged for it being back. I think Castro Labs is probably still down here, yeah, because Ender alerts when it's back up again, and he hasn't alerted, so. Yay! Castro Labs being down again, but. I mean, really, nothing against Ender. Hey. Absolutely nothing against Ender. It's most of the time it's actually the service they use for running it that causes the issues, but Ender is a singular person running an amazing program that is incredibly useful, so absolutely nothing against Ender for running this incredible program and how quickly Ender can fix things when things do go wrong. Even when it's not their fault for things going wrong, they still fix things very quickly. My face tracking isn't gonna be freezing and freaking out now. Hey. I'm still having the SSD issue, so my face tracking might freak out a little bit as I try to set this here. Bleh. Come on. Come on. You're good. You're okay. checking. You're okay. Alright. There we go. Yay. And once again, I'm actually talking when I'm talking. Yay. Anyways, the UI is still kind of freaking out on it though, but oh well. And the server's gonna take forever to start up again as usual. Meh. I think that's the server started up. Let's just see that still can't connect. Ender says it is back up. That for some reason is still not able to connect. Oh, there we go. And probably as soon as I switch things, it's... Yep. And disconnects. SSD thing has been going over an hour now. Rust is still not starting up. Let's just make sure that you're selected correctly. Unfortunately, if my SSD doesn't start behaving soon, I'm not going to be able to play Rust. Okay, alright, that's weird. I checked on the server and it just says invalid position, chicken corpse. Okay. Alright, then, interesting. Apparently a chicken corpse has an invalid position, I guess. Okay then. This is still not being able to connect to it though, which is not a good sign. As well the fact that the server is not showing up here. Probably not a good sign either. And yeah, server not showing up on there is probably not a good sign.
They try to take me out, but I won't fall. Chosen my soul, take me down, won't take my throne. Tied as a sheep.
Oh. 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 Oh, it shows up on that list. Hold on. Hold on. If my game will start up, that might actually... Okay. It shows up on that list, so if my game can start up, I might be able to... Oh, okay. Archon is working. Archon connects. And Archon disconnected. Okay, the server is showing up in that list, which is a good sign. Archon isn't connecting anymore though, again. As usual. Alright, let's get Caster Labs reconnected to things here. Yay! Twitch is reconnected. Wow. Right, that's actually, yes, I would actually that back, turn you on. There we go. Yeah, SSD has been doing that for over an hour now. So then should be able to get YouTube reconnected as well. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Yay! Chat's reconnected. Thanks, Ender. Wow. Yeah, my SSD is dying. It's been like this for an hour now. It's lasting longer and longer every time it does this. And I have absolutely no money to get a replacement. Because apparently the Kingston SNV2S 2000G is like the exact wrong SSD to get. Because it has so many other reports of dying early. It is unfortunate because almost all of my data is on that SSD. Like most of the data I have, so if it fully dies, I have to send it off for data recovery, which will cost more than just replacing it. So I need to somehow get it replaced, like, now, and get all of my data copied off of it before it fully dies. I'm literally just stuck here waiting for Rust to start up, because Rust, as well as, like, pretty much everything, is installed on that drive. And the drive won't be able to do anything. I mean, at least anything that I've already had open before it started doing that over an hour ago is running fine because it's already loaded into RAM, but anything trying to get started up, like Rust, is gonna take a while if it even can. Of course, all of my music is all on there as well, so the music is constantly freezing. I do have a replacement SSD on my throne if you want to help with that. But yeah, because I mean, it's pretty much all I really can do right now. I'll wait for it to recover, however much longer that's gonna be, if it does. And yeah, just what I'm stuck doing is just waiting for it to recover, or waiting for it to eventually fully die. But without literally any money, I can't get replacement. No, no one new today yet, because there really hasn't been much going on with my SSD doing this, and all of the issues of getting the server actually started up and working. I had some settings to change, a bunch of plugins to update, the actual server and game both to update, so I've been working on a lot of things here. Getting the server all up and running properly. And then of course my SSD starts doing this, so I'm stuck not able to actually play, even though I'm pretty sure the server is up and working now. It's been a decent day, I guess, because pretty much all of my day so far has been stream. Because I literally only got up and then came down and started stream, so pretty much all of my day so far has been stream. Yeah.
Am I just a ghost to you? A poltergeist, your imaginary friend? 'Cause the way you've been talking to me makes it feel like you don't really care.
What's going on with the tracking? Just suddenly. Bleh. Blah.
I've been pushing things around, just want attention. I'll never seem to be the one you mention. I feel like
Guess I might as well move Task Manager over there so I can see everything in OBS. Blah. So, I mean, it is nice that, like, even if it was doing this during stream yesterday, it wasn't actually causing any issues. Mostly just because, of course, the game had already all been loaded into RAM and everything, so it wasn't needing to read or write from the disk. But anything that needs to read or write from the disk when it's doing this, obviously can't.
no, sorry, I'm being melodramatic. I'm overreacting, always the fear it told me to panic. You're close to ghosting me, damn it. I know it's supposed to be fine, but it's getting harder to trust that you won't conform to old habits.
Yeah, because I did have the game started up before it started doing this, but the server wasn't showing up, so I thought maybe restarting the game would allow, like maybe restarting the game would make the server actually show up in the server list. And then it started doing this, and now the game is just stuck loading. Rust is a rather large game, so it has a lot to read from disk very, very slowly in tiny little blips. Which probably most of these little blips you see are probably Rust trying to load. And possibly some other things reading or writing the disk a little bit. I don't know really. It vocal stim, I guess. Just kind of weird little noise that I like making, and I have no idea why. But yeah, I never really thought about it, but yeah, because as well, Canadian Dragon that I was talking about yesterday also makes similar noises, which is one of the reasons I like Canadian Dragon so much, because he makes similar noises to me. He's cute, he's pretty close by, he's another relatively smaller streamer. Yeah. I tend to like more chill streams a lot more, and his streams are pretty chill and funny, so he's just a very good stream. Wait. Thank you. Wait. Yeah. I like CD a lot, because he's cool. But yeah, how long has this been? God damn, like an hour and a half the SSD has been doing this now. This might be it. It might have fully died. An hour and a half is a lot longer than I would have expected for this time, because last time was about half an hour, 40 minutes. Pretty much, I guess. If it happens to recover later, I can maybe get a bit of Rust, but I might as well change the stream category to just chatting then. Chatting. I guess I can change the title as well. And YouTube here. Get you changed. save. Yeah, because really, ideally, like, I could work on a more proper thumbnail for Rust since I didn't make one yesterday. But of course, everything to work on that is on the drive that's having issues. So. Wee. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. So, I mean, I don't have anything to replace the SSD right now, but I think I might have a job opportunity pretty soon here, so I might be able to replace it soon. I might take a break from streaming and actually just fully take out the SSD just to keep it from fully dying if it hasn't just fully died live on stream. Yeah. As even if I do get a job pretty soon here, it's probably still gonna be at least a couple weeks until I get pay for me to be able to get a replacement. Which is kind of unfortunate because I did just change my schedule to have Rust and Satisfactory. So having to then take a break for a little bit until I can replace my SSD, not being able to get into those games on the new schedule. 19. So I'm definitely a lot younger than most streamers, I guess. Who ping? Who ping? Where ping? Goddamn. Mysterious phantom ping. Yeah. Yeah, I get that sometimes. I also get that I look a lot older sometimes too. 'Cause I don't really shave much, so I have somewhat of beard and mustache. Not nearly as much as my friend Rift, though. My friend Rift has quite the beard, and he's the same age as me as well. Yeah, that's the range some people say when they see me as well. I feel like I am decently mature for my age as well, because... yeah. Yeah, I know. And my friend Rift is also very mature as well. But really, I think like a lot of my friend group is rather mature for our age. Because we're all about the same age within a couple of years of each other, and we're all about the same. don't drink, don't smoke, don't do drugs. Nothing like that. And I never will. Because really I just have absolutely no interest in it, so... I made a promise to myself when I was like 15 that I'll never drink or smoke or anything like that, and I have still stuck to that because I don't really want to. Yeah. Because honestly, as well, another thing that keeps me from drinking is I'm just a little bit afraid of what kind of drunk I might be. Like, I really just don't want to ever risk being a violent drunk or something. Because, I mean, I would, even if I would drink, I would still avoid having very much at a time, but... yeah, I think I probably would be a chill or fun or loving drunk, because I'm really not a violent kind of person. I feel like I'm very, like, just absolutely myself. Yeah. Well, I get my quietness from the sperm donor, as he was a very quiet man as well. Because, yeah, yeah, because I know when you get drunk, like, your absolute pure true self tends to come out a lot more, so violent drunks... really, a violent drunk just means the person is naturally a violent person, and it just happens to come out when they're drunk. Even if they're a very nice, kind, gentle person, that's because they've learned to be a very nice, kind, gentle person. I feel like I just am who I am, so I probably wouldn't really change much. Nice. I feel like I might be the same as well, because obviously I love animals a lot as well, so that's fun. I'll be a little bit careful about what kinds of animals you're around when you get drunk then, because yeah, but yeah. Because, like, I feel like I would be fine, but I just really don't want to risk it. Just in case I'm not risking it. Yeah. Because, I mean, as well, another thing that does also make me feel a little bit better about what kind of drunk I might be is I have once or twice kind of gotten drunk. I wasn't drinking anything, but I think I did eat some stuff that had a bit of alcohol left in it. Yeah, it was the only time I might have possibly been a little bit drunk is after eating something that might have had some alcohol in it. And I was just a silly goofball drunk. Though it might have also just been me being myself. So, yeah, but like, on purpose drinking, never. Never, ever. Oh my god, jealous! No way! Eh! I have wanted for so long, even just to see a fox up close in person. Like, oh my god, anytime someone tells me that they've seen a fox around here, I get jealous because I have not seen one. Like, the only time I might have seen a fox was the middle of the night. We were heading down a hill back to our campground, and one was running around in the road, and we stopped and watched it before it ran off into the bushes. It was like the only time I might have seen a fox, though it also could have been a coyote. Eh. Really? Because my plan is eventually having a pet fox, because I have done a ton of research and red foxes specifically are legal to own here. And I really, really want to have a pet fox here. Yeah. Eh. Yeah, because I plan on, like, when I first get my own place. Yeah, because when I first get my own place, I plan on getting a ground level apartment that has some yard area, and after settling into that place for a little while, maybe get a husky. So I do also want a husky because big floofball. And because if I'm not in a place where I have some yard area for a pet, I am not getting a pet. I will not put much of any kind of animal in an upper floor or basement apartment. I will not do that to a dog or a cat. Especially not a husky, of course, because huskies love being outside, so that would basically be animal cruelty, being in an upper level apartment with a husky, with how much huskies love being out. Yeah, currently we have 2 dogs and 2 cats here, which, you know, our cats are quite chill, but they are also kind of half indoor, half outdoor, because they like chilling around the house with us a lot, but they also like going out and adventuring around. Because we live out in not even a village, it's the district of where we are. Like, it's literally called a district where we are, so like the actual, like, whenever I tell someone exactly where I am, I always say the city that's nearby, because it's just a 15-minute drive out, and pretty much any, like, with people who live out here constantly go into town for stuff and to do stuff because there's not much out here. So there's like a whole lot of wilderness area that our cats can explore around. And then they always come back. So now our cats like being both in and out of the house, but I would never do that to a husky. So the only way I'm getting a husky is getting my own place that has some grass yard area. At least some grass yard area so he can be outside. And then the only time I'm gonna be able to get a yeah, I mean, our cats have been a little bit fun a couple times. One of our cats brought a mouse into the house. The mouse was still alive and the cat was tossing it across the house. So that was a fun day. I was still up in my room when that happened, so I didn't actually see the mouse getting thrown around, but I certainly heard about it. Yeah, ours hunt. One of our cats is the mouse hunter, the other is the bird hunter. And sometimes they do also work together to try and get birds. So they are very much hunter cats. But yeah, because according to what happened, the mouse hunter brought the bull hunter, yeah. But it brought the mouse into the house and was like playing around with it. My mom went over to see what it was doing, and then it lifted the cat, or it lifted the mouse up, rolled on its back, and like chucked it across the house, like through the air across the house, and then ran over to it and started batting it around, and then did the same thing again and threw it back across the house. Like, so yeah, ours are very much hunters. But yeah, because yeah, so unfortunately I wasn't downstairs to see that happen, but I very much heard about it. And but yeah, I guess really the only time I'm really gonna be able to get a fox is when I can be absolutely sure that he won't get out around, because where I am is very redneck area, so unfortunately a lot of people around here, if they saw just a random fox wandering around town, they might not be too kind to it. So if I'm going to get a fox, I'm going to do a lot of preparing to make absolutely sure he cannot get out, and if he does get out, he will be recognized as a pet. Like, very clearly recognized as a pet. Like, bright collar, like a bright collar that stands out, maybe like some bells to be able to hear him as well. So yeah, like I love foxes so much that I want to be as careful as possible with a pet fox that I get. Yeah, probably. Yeah, because I have a plan with my YouTube group of I designed this big house for us all to have built and live in that has like YouTube studio rooms for each of us in the basement, and since I'm, well, going to be a fursuit maker, the only fursuit I've made is my own, but I also have like a big 3D printing farm room and a big fursuit assembly room and even a separate fur storage room, so I've designed this big house for me and my YouTube group to live in eventually, which obviously it's going to be quite a while until we are able to have that built and live in it, but if we eventually do, I have also designed the fence in a certain way that helps keep foxes in the yard, because it'll have chicken wire running from the bottom of the fence down to the ground and then in a ways to prevent the fox from digging under the fence to get out. And I think as well, chicken wire from the top of the fence curving in to prevent it from climbing up and out, even though the fence will be a certain type. Yeah, so the chicken wire on the bottom goes in quite a ways, so they have a lot more to have to dig through. And hopefully you notice them trying to dig their way out before they make it out. But yeah, because the type of fence is like the type of metal fence that just has vertical bars that go straight from the bottom of the fence to the top. So the fox, anything like a fox shouldn't be able to climb the fence because they would have nothing to get onto to climb up it. Unlike a chain link fence, they'd be able to put their paws into the links and get up out of the fence. So, okay, well, yeah. Fennec is one of the ones that's not legal to own unless you have a special permit, because it is considered an alien species here. Is any animal that's considered an alien species, like Fennecs, are not legal to own unless you have a special exotic animal license, and then there's a ton of restrictions about owning it under that license, where it's where you're basically the owner of the animal and you take care of it, but it's not really your pet. Like, you're not really allowed to have a proper pet relationship with it. But I would, like, red fox is top of my list for types of fox to own. Just because it's like the iconic fox. Like, you say fox, people think of red fox. Plus, you know, the species name is Vulpes vulpes. It's like the fox. Which is also another interesting thing that a lot of people get wrong about foxes, is they are not canine, they are vulpine. They are physically similar to canine, but the ancestry of canine and vulpine splits off like millions of years ago. So they are not they're not actually that closely related to canine. Yeah. A very good buddy. A little floofball. It's like, it's close enough to canine that like cat software running on dog hardware makes sense, because physically they are similar. But yeah, as anytime someone calls a fox canine, I'm like, no, vulpine. They're not related. So. Is there? Yeah. And of course, as well, lots of toys for the fox to play with and everything, because, you know, honestly, very energetic, playful, you know? Yeah. Been one a few years now, I think, because my friend Kel has been a furry since middle school, and he was first a protogen. I think he's a wolf now. My friend Kel has been a furry since like middle school, and started out as a protogen, which is kind of how I found out about the fandom. And of course, as usual, we made fun of him. Like, we made fun of him in like the friends making fun of each other's hobbies way, not the hateful making fun of him being a furry way. What? Yeah, has kind of a furry species. Yeah, protogen, yeah. Furry species that's kind of cyborgish, I guess. They have like most of their head is like a big visor screen. Yeah, most of their head is like a big visor screen. They have a lot of cybernetic stuff, but they are still mostly natural. But unfortunately, protogens are a closed species, though a lot of people treat them as just a regular open species, because closed species in the fandom is dumb. I mean, I understand the primogens being a closed species, because they're like the ancestors of protogens. So, you know, the creators of the protogen species being primogens, and them being the only primogens, makes sense. Yeah, yeah, but protogens being a closed species is basically just the creators of the species being very controlling over it just because they can. Most people in the fandom agree that closed species are dumb unless it's like a predecessor of another species. Then, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So,
Smash.
a lot of people, yeah. A lot of people would, what? Huh? Yeah, because, yeah, most most people in the fandom who are protogens are just kind of made a Sona without asking. Nothing? What? Huh? Yeah, because, like, a lot of people in the fandom who are currently protogens just kind of made a Sona without asking, and everyone else just kind of allows it because no one really cares much. So, yeah, but there's a lot of other really cool species in the fandom as well. So amp waves are a really cool species because they have, like, their tail is an aux cord and they have speakers all over. Fish. Yeah, because they have, like, speakers all over and they speak through, like, the speakers that are, like, in their ears and their ankles and their hands. And they have, like, a heart rate monitor display on their chest that shows their heartbeat. Amp waves are a really cool species, and I have some plans for an amp wave Sona of mine. It'll be a while until that plan is actually done, but a species somewhat similar to protogens, I guess, would be synth waves, but they're fully synthetic. They're not natural at all. They're like fully synthetic robots. And synth waves have a lot less restriction on what counts as a synth wave because they're a lot more open and general of a species. And of course, there's, other, like, fully natural species. Yeah, alright. Yeah, anyways, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, protogens, so, yeah, my friend Kel was a protogen. That's kind of how I found the fandom. 1 year for Halloween, I kind of tried to make a fursuit without even knowing what one is. So that was fun. Literally tried to make a fursuit without even knowing what a fursuit is. So I had no idea that's what I was making. And then eventually I kind of explored into the fandom a little more, and then I realized, like, oh my god. Yes. Absolutely yes. And now, like, most of my friends are furries, which also pretty much all of my friends have either ADHD, autism, or both, which is interesting. So, like, our whole friend group is neurospicy. So, that's a lot of fun, I'm pretty sure, like, it's almost certain that I have ADHD and I might be on the spectrum as well, but we're not sure. Not entirely sure, but I might be. Because I haven't gone to get anything diagnosed for sure, but we're pretty sure. Yeah, so then, I made my Sona design actually hasn't changed, like, at all since I first made him. It has kind of changed a little bit in shape because I based him. Yeah, so because I have based him on a free avatar base that I found when I first got into VR chat, and I just kind of did a recolor on that base. Color-wise, he hasn't changed at all. And the SSD is back. 2 hours later. Oh, nope, it's back up. 2 hours and the first little sign of it possibly recovering. My god. So I think usually it does like kind of a little recover like that, then a bit more of being stuck, and then it fully recovers, but anyways, yeah, I haven't used that avatar in a long time because it's quite broken. I didn't realize how broken he was until I got my Quest, because I had been playing on desktop the whole time. So, yeah, because apparently when I lift my hands above my head, yeah, my friend Rowan came up with the term neurospicy, just because it's a lot more fun. Yeah, because pretty much like all of my friend group is neurodivergent, or as we like to say, neurospicy. It's recovering-ish. It's getting somewhat better, but it's never really done this before. It's lasted way longer than expected, but it's also never done that of like little chunks. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like most people I know are. Pretty much like all of my friend group is quite common now. Fish! Fish. Yeah, yeah, the SSD is being a little weird now. With those like little bits of recovery for a second. I mean, since it's been like this for like 2 hours now, I feel like it might be just pretty much fully done now. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully I can get a replacement, but at this point, with how long it's lasted this stream, I might be taking a break from streaming for a while. So if I do take a break and come back later with a new SSD, my stream alert is probably going to be, guess who's back? I'm back again. Uni's back. Tell a friend. Anyways. Yeah. I'll see you probably in a while. When I eventually get a new SSD. But I might also just end stream an hour early since... yeah... that. And I bet probably as soon as I end stream it's gonna recover. Literally... just simply to spite me, it's going to recover as soon as I end stream. But, see, is there anyone on right now to raid, though? Let's see... But no, you shush. Hmm. Andre is on right now. Let's see who else is on that we might raid. Not very many on right now, so I think we will go raid Andre. Alright, well, I'll get that raid set up here. Start raid. They're doing some art right now. So, cool. Alright, well, let's go say hi to Andre. Whee!